Hey guys, it's Ed, and it's Wednesday when this is coming out. I'm actually pre-recording this on a Friday, so that's a little early for me. I usually try to get these, try to record them ahead of time, but uh, I hope everybody is having a good day. Um, I wish I could be saying the same. Um, I mean, I'm doing better now. If you may or may know, I live in Texas, and we had a major winter storm come through, uh, and we were without power for 3 days because our power provider didn't listen to the folks that say, hey, maybe you should winterize just in case. This was back in 2011. Did they do that? No. No. They did not. And countless folks went without power. And this was in the middle of a frickin' winter storm. Sub-freezing temps. And it irritates me. It really does. It irritates the hell out of me. They should have been prepared for this. They should have been ready for this. I don't want to sound like a downer, but I'm really... These past 3 days have been sheer hell. No water. No heat. No power. And ERCOT, which is the people responsible for our power grid here in Texas, dropped the ball big time. And their response? We're going to burden Texans with the bill. Nearly tripling what we would normally pay for their screw up. Yeah. So needless to say, there are a lot of Texans that aren't too happy about that right now, and we're hoping that, they come through and say, hey, this was our fuck up. But, they won't. They won't. I was scared, guys. I truly was. One night we hit 4 degrees. 4 degrees. Showers, sinks were frozen. Our toilet was frozen. Fortunately, before all this happened, we got bottled water, jugs of water, so we could still cook on a fire. We actually have a burn barrel that we use for wood and all that we use for cooking. So we didn't starve, but freezing temps. I was more worried about my dog, because he's a little fella. He's a short hair mix, he's a little brat. He may be a little brat, but he's still my little brat, and I worried about him. And a lot of folks had it a lot worse. And it just irritates me that folks like Rick Perry and Abbott and Ted Cruz are doing, excuse my language, fuck all. And this is the second time Ted Cruz has just run off when there was a major emergency in Texas. This isn't the first time he's bailed. He went to Cancun with his daughters. And then he backtracked saying, oh, I was doing it for my daughters. I was just escorting them. It's like, dude, no one believes that. If that were the case, his wife would have taken the daughters. Yeah, look out for your family. If you want to send them to Cancun, sure. But you stay your ass here in Texas and do your goddamn job. I am so sick and tired of their bullshit. First time, well, I shouldn't say the first time. I can't even remember. But when we had Hurricane Harvey go through, he's jet setting. He's off again. Not helping at all. Not helping Texans whatsoever. And this is a government elected official bailing on his job and not thinking of his constituents. And it just burns my butt. It just burns my butt. I'm sorry, I so many people. We have been through so much this past year. I mean, on top of COVID. And then this weather hits us big time. On top of that. And our power company is saying that we have to pay for their bill? Hell no. Hell no. This was their screw up. How are folks supposed to survive like this? How? I'm tired. Today has been better. We got our power back Thursday morning, midnight. I remember this because I had crawled into bed, freezing my ass off, wrapped in about 4 blankets, dog curled up next to me, because we were both shivering. Power came up around midnight, sorry. I'm just wired. I am fired up. And the biggest burn is the folks that run our power grid don't even live in Texas. No. Some of them live in Germany and other parts of the country here in the U.S. They didn't have to deal with this bullshit. Let's say, oh, and the dude that runs frickin' that runs the power grid saying this is a landfall for us. You son of a bitch. Do you not even give a shit about the people surviving, trying to survive? This felt like it was the end. It did. It literally felt that way. And I was on my last nerve. My mental state was way in the toilet. It's like, well, how am I going to keep my dog warm? Am I going to survive this? Are my friends going to survive this? And these idiots saying the Green New Deal. The Green New Deal. This is what you get when you want the Green New Deal. Saying that the wind farms were part of it. Dude, the wind farms only hold 10% of our power grid. The rest is fossil fuels. Hello. It had nothing to do with green energy at all. And the wind turbines were still running. So what's your excuse for that? What? Just pointing fingers. Stop pointing fingers and do something about it. If you actually cared about it, if you actually cared about us, if you actually cared about Texas, you would do something about it. You wouldn't foot the bill. You would fit the bill. We wouldn't. I mean, what the hell? God. It just... Sorry. I'm fired up. I am fired up. And you may notice I don't have the backdrop, we're going to have one more cold night here. One more frigid night, below freezing night. But fortunately, we still have heat. And we have power, which is a good thing. We're paying out of our asses for it because of greedy little motherfuckers. I swear. I mean, if this was a test, I'd be failing it right now. Because I have been on my wit's end. And like I said, things are slowly improving. Heat and power, which is the major thing. But we won't know the extent of our plumbing. Without heat, what's going to keep our pipes warm? Won't know if we have pipes until they all thaw out. And who knows how much that's going to frickin' cost us. I don't know. Anyway. Sorry if I'm ranting. But I took the blanket off for obvious reasons. It was for Chip. Chip got the warmth. Because I wanted him to survive. But I was scared. I was scared. What if our house collapses? What if the house collapses? Because of all the snow and ice. Where would we be then? But, you know, our government obviously doesn't give a shit about us. Don't give 1-2 shits about us. None whatsoever. That's just, you know, I wish I could just pack up my kids. Well, if I had kids. I do have a kid. I have Chip. If I could pack Chip up, if I could pack Joe up and my roommates up, yeah, I'll just jet set to Cancun until all this blows over. Well, that was weird. Got that weird after effect there for a second. I'm sorry to be such a downer. I want happier times. I want it to be better. And I just hope it gets better. Like I said, my state has been really fragile. Really fragile. But, putting that aside, I plan on streaming this weekend. Hopefully, I will be streaming again, and that can help me focus on happier things. And being able to chat with y'all again in stream. Because I need it. I need it. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, oh, that's my light that's doing that. That's weird. Hey, there's a lot. Anyway, I still have some sense of humor there somewhere. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me. Once again, I'm sorry that this was such a fired up, angry Papa Ed moment, but he gets that way sometimes. So, anyway, check the other Den Boys out this week and see what they have to say. And until next time, this is Papa Ed. Y'all be good. Stay safe. Stay warm if you're affected by this. And I want y'all to know that I am still here. And I love you all. So until next time, this is Papa Ed. Y'all be good, stay safe, and I will be seeing you. Love you guys. Bye.